0. Bible translations, definition of terms, definition of terms. 0. Apocrypha. A. Collection of books found in the Roman Catholic and a few modern non-Catholic Bibles. These books were written roughly 200 years after the official canon of the Old Testament was finalized by Ezra and the Great Assembly. 2. Biblia Hebraica Stuttgartensia. A. An edition of the Masoretic text of the Hebrew Bible is preserved in the Leningrad Codex and supplemented by Masoretic and text-critical notes. 3. Dynamic equivalence. A. Dynamic, or functional, equivalence attempts to convey the thought expressed in the source text using equivalent expressions from a contemporary language like English, thought for thought. 4. Formal equivalence. A. The method attempts to translate the source text word for word into another language. 5. Masoretic text, Mount. A. Consider the authoritative Hebrew Bible text of what we today call the Old Testament. The word Masoretic comes from the Hebrew word Masorah, meaning tradition. B. The text itself is based on the Masorah, the textual tradition and marginal notes of the Levitical scholars known as Masoretes. The Masoretes were active from about 500 to 950 AD. They continued the work of earlier Aaronic priests and Levitical scribes known as the Sopharim, who were appointed by Ezra the prophet as the official guardians of the Hebrew text after its canonization around the 500s to 400s BC. 6. Novum Testamentum Grace. A. Latin name of the Greek language version of the New Testament, which was first published by Erasmus in 1516 AD today. This term usually refers to the Nestle-Olin editions, which are named after the scholars who led the critical editing work. 7. Septuagint. A. The word Septuagint, which means 70, is a Greek of the Hebrew-based Old Testament. Also called the 70, the Roman numeral for 70, the text is believed to be the work of 70 Jewish scholars that assembled in Alexandria, Egypt around 285 to 247 BC. The Septuagint includes the books of the Apocrypha. 8. Textus Receptus. A. Textus Receptus, which is Latin for received text, is also known as the Stephen's Greek text of 1550 AD. The Stephen's text was one of the Reformation's printed editions of the Greek New Testament. The Textus Receptus was the base for the original German Luther Bible, the New Testament into English by William Tyndale, the KJV and others. 9. Vulgate, Latin Vulgate. A 4th century AD Latin translation of the Bible by Jerome, a Greek and Latin scholar who was commissioned by Roman Catholic Pope Damasus I. The Vulgate included the 14 books of the Apocrypha. It was considered the definitive edition of the scriptures up until the 1530s.